Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, don't adjust your TV or your screen. Yeah, it's your girl, Lady T. I'm up early. It's about 5:45 in the morning. Just washing a few dishes, and y'all know some mornings when my body's like, okay, get out of the bed, I get up early and just commune with the Lord, piddle and do some stuff. But this morning I got to get up early because today is our company where we do our departments. The departments join together and we do a Thanksgiving potluck, and everybody brings a dish. And of course, with my busy schedule, I just haven't had time to cook anything, so I'm gonna pick up some dinner rolls, the Hawaiian Kings dinner rolls, that is. Those are, everybody loves those, so that's what I'm going to bring this year. I normally do black eyed peas, but your girl is just too tired. But anyway, and I know it's simple as putting them in the crock box and go. But baby, when you're busy and doing stuff, even that can be a chore. So yeah, I'm in my bloomers. Every woman, listen to me. Every woman should have a sleep cap, a bloomer cap. Yeah, we all need one of these in our life. So yeah, I know y'all ain't used to seeing me come on here like this, but you know what? Ain't this about being authentic, y'all? But anyway, I want to come on quickly this morning and just talk to y'all about C.Y.B. When I first started in customer service 20 some years ago, that was one of the things my boss, just so y'all not confused, I have a female boss. She's my manager. And then I have because I'm a supervisor, and then I have a VP. And he's a man. And but anyway, so if I'm ever intertwining the two, you'll know, you can follow. Anyway, whatever. But anyway, years ago when she hired me, my manager, she was my supervisor back then. Now she's my manager. And one of the things that when she was training me, was to C.Y.B, cover your butt. Some other people would say C.Y.A. Y'all get the, yeah. And I have carried that with me my whole life, even outside of going to college and all that. You know, college is awesome, and I'm glad I got my degree. I have a business degree, y'all. But anyway, on the job experience and training is the best. I mean, you can't beat that on the job experience. I'm just here to tell you. It's good to have that knowledge and book sense, but nothing will prepare you for the world than just actually doing it. Amen. And then of course listening to others, taking in what they say. But anyway, cover your butt. And look, we're not, hopefully, people that have got our head in the sand with this impeachment trial going on. And the angle that I want to speak on, I'm not going to speak on the political part, because that is what it is. And this is for anybody. This is our democracy. This is our government at work. So this is an excellent way to learn how the three branches of government are supposed to function. They are all co-equal branches of government. Okay, that's the most I'm gonna say about that. But what I want to say is, let me rinse this sink out right quick, y'all. C.Y.B. What do I mean by that? And I train my direct reports at the people that direct report to me. I have 3 people that direct report under me. And one of the main things I always tell them, I say, which is something, again, my boss, cover your butt. And again, what is the segue between the impeachment hearings and what I'm talking about? I noticed a lot of the people that are giving testimony. Some of them are excellent note takers, and they notate stuff. And like I said, that's all I'm bringing for this video. I'm not going to be giving an opinion because, you know, I don't like to do political. Let me just say this, for young people and for people in general on the job. I used to be a part of a advisory board at our local community college here where I reside. I was on that board for a year, and what we were responsible for doing was bringing suggestions, guidelines, if you will, to the administrative staff of the college so that they can implement certain programs, classes, certifications for getting people ready for the world of work. In other words, as an accounting firm, what are some of the main things you see? The people have the degrees, okay, but they lack whatever. And the accounting firm, if you know, there was accounting firms a part of the board, and they would say, okay, what is one of the #1 things that you see when you have people that are new hires? Again, they got the degree, they got the credentials, got the qualifications. But once they're on the job and you hire them, what are the main things that you see that perhaps maybe we can offer in the curriculum? Because, of course, when you go to school, you go to college, there's a curriculum. You have to do those classes under that particular accounting curriculum, business curriculum, IT curriculum. Y'all understand. So that was what the advisory board that I was a part of. And I really enjoyed doing that because you learned a lot. You learned a lot. So the accounting people said, it was, math. It was a big thing about, people just couldn't see the picture of as far as math. They knew that accounting, but in order to sometimes fix a problem, because, if in accounting, and again, I just know this because I've worked in the accounting departments. I mean, if it's wrong at the top, it's going to flow down and be wrong all the way through. You could spend hours trying to find 11 cents, that type of thing. When they got to me, I said, well, the #1 thing that I would love to see, and I don't know if it's something that you can put in a curriculum or just mention in the curriculum, people have a tendency to not take notes. I don't know if it's because they don't want people to know that they have problems with comprehending. They have problems with not being able to, they don't want people to think, I don't know what it is, but that is one of my biggest things. Listen to me, people getting a job, looking a job, young people, even older people. One of the best things you can do in life is be a note taker. Some things you may never see again in your life, but it's almost under that premise. It's better to need it and not have it than to have it. Or I'm saying that backwards. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. What does that mean, Lady T? That means it's best to C.Y.B, especially in the job I'm in, customer service. You better be a good note taker. When you're on the phone with a customer or a situation, you better be taking notes on exactly what it said. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with it. Say, okay, so you're saying we need to do X, Y, Z for this amount, for that amount. Repeat it back to the person that you're speaking with so that they can be in agreement with you. So all I'm saying is, watching these hearings, I said, man, it pays, let me tell you. Because as we move further away from an event, when we move further away from a situation, unless it's just one of those traumatic type things, but just your everyday mundane, collecting information, discussing situations, or brainstorming with your team or other departments on your job or at school or whatever. Let me tell you something. Cover your butt, people, and take notes. Who cares what people think? Every time you see her, she take a, yep, you daggone right. You daggone skippy, as they say. Because you never know when you may need to see it again. And again, the further away you move from an event, your memory may falter. But if you can go back as a supervisor, there are certain things that I write down on the calendar. If something's going on with one of my CSRs, and that's noteworthy taking. And you just jot it down on it, because I'm telling you, you never know when you have to go back to something. Because like I said, between last Saturday and this upcoming Saturday, I done went through so much. I done said so much. I do conference calls every day. Please, are you kidding me? So I'm just telling you, if anything that you get outside of the political, whether it be political or just, this is our democracy at work. Impeachment was put in there for a reason, for checks and balances, and to make sure that none of us are corrupt on either side of the aisle, wherever you fall. But covering your butt, C.Y.B, that's a life lesson, let me tell you. Because some of those things and some of the questions that have been asked, those people were able to go right to their notes verbatim. And that's, like I said, that's just good for rule of life, period. Cover your butt. Be a good note taker, especially on things that are perhaps noteworthy. Again, you may not ever see it. It may never come up again in your life. But I'm here to tell you, when you get a job, and like I said, going back to what I was saying about being on that advisory board, that was one of the main things I said. I don't know if there's a class or a segment that you can put in the curriculum, but one of the most important things that I tell people. Now, some people have brains, once they hear it, boom, it's there and they can recall it. But for some of us, and most of us, like I said, when I told them on the advisory board, people need it needs to be emphasized. You need to take notes. And here's the other thing good about note taking. Note taking is excellent for you, because the way I teach or explain or demonstrate about a situation, again, whether it be on the job, whether it be, in school, your brain may be wired differently and learn differently. So the best thing about note taking, put those notes in your comprehension level. Write those notes down where you know that you can get it. If it has to be broken down to elementary style so that that's the way you're going to get it, that's the important thing about taking notes. You can write those notes out to where you have an understanding of it. So when you actually go into doing that job, boom, you can refer back to your notes. And I think too, because we are in a society where we want people to tell us something, but tell us everything. But there are some applications in life you have to apply. You're going to have to dig. You're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to read. Everything is not a quick magic button that you can push and voila, it's done. Even though I know we live in a microwave society where we want everything now, but sometimes it is worthy, it's noteworthy to take notes so that you can have a better understanding. And again, as we get older, or again, as we move further away from an event or a situation, our memories are not going to be as good, especially on those meticulous details that mean a lot. Some details, you hear that term, the devil is in the details. Let me just say, the truth is in the details. The understanding is in also the details. So anyway, like I said, that thing was just on me to just share that with you all. C.Y.B. Cover your butt. Take good notes. That way, if you have to reflect on something or you have to go back on something, it's there. And I'm telling you, I do that even with my own personal business, with my own personal stuff. I have a notepad that I keep in my bedroom. I have it in my office. and of course at work. Notepad is a wonderful thing. You can jot down stuff. You can put a date on it, or if you got one of those calendar planners where you can just jot down something. I noticed something on X, Y, and Z. That didn't look right. I saw a bruise, and I'm not saying that that's what I saw. I'm just saying when you look at court cases and when you're in a position of authority, I'm in a position of authority. So you can no longer be worried about yourself per se. You also have to be worried about people that are on your watch, from personal to business. And so it's good to just be aware. Not that you do a whole thesis. It could be Monday morning at 10 a.m. I noticed blah 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 blah, and keep it moving. So if anything were to ever come up later on, you can say, well, look, let me go back, refer back there. And like I said, you know, I love the fact that we have electronic email. We have OneNote now in computers where you can just jot something down and save it. You don't have to necessarily have paper. But however you do it, whether you take notes electronically or you do it handwritten, cover your butt. You never know when you're going to have to see it again. But anyway, let me go. I got a taste for me some, I bought these Pillsbury Grands. These are pumpkin spice rolls. I'm about to put these in the oven. And that's what's going to be for breakfast for me this morning. I woke up with a sweet tooth, so I'm going to eat a couple of these and probably take the rest to work. Get me a cup of coffee. And then I got to get ready, get beautimous, and get it. But anyway, love y'all. God bless. And may the peace of the Lord be with you. And you know how I do it. I might put another clip showing y'all outfit of the day. Ladies, what you got to say? Outfit of the day. Ladies, what you got to say? Y'all, I can't even leave you hanging. These John Brown pumpkin spice biscuit, cinnamon rolls, or whatever you want to call them, pumpkin spice rolls, off the chain. You need to get you some. I like these better than the cinnamon rolls, but these are only for a limited time, so they may or may not still have them in the grocery store, honey. Winter pumpkin roll dinner. Anyway. Let me finish watching the news and I gotta go get beautimous. What's up, y'all? Good morning. My lipstick is popping. I got on my red today, y'all. Yeah. Anyway, I've been on my country kick. I've been singing country music. My girl Dolly Parton's got her radio station on Sirius XM. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take my man just because you can. Let me stop, because YouTube ain't playing. Some of y'all ask, why come I don't sing a full-fledged song? Honey, YouTube is not playing copyright, they will strike my video, and I can't afford to have no strikes against my channel. Yeah, because they switching up and changing a whole lot of stuff. So when I do little snippets, just know that's why, honey. They are tagging our videos, even if we're just singing it in our own voices. If it's not our original song, honey, they're coming for ya. So anyway, that's why I only do little snippets. Yes. But anyway, my lipstick is popping. I don't know why I like to say that. My lipstick is popping. Anyway, let's go and do outfit of the day, y'all. Y'all, I'm so busy. Y'all already know. But anyway, got the gay. Bye. Have an awesome hump day. Wednesday. Outfit of the day, y'all. Ladies, what you got to say? Outfit of the day. Ladies, what you got to say? Bye, y'all. Okay, what's up, y'all? Doing a different angle, but I do love doing it on my front porch. I was trying to see if I could catch the sun. Let's do it this way. Of course, I'm standing here at my back door fence, and got on just my red today, and this is that silver chain, and I'm sporting my gray boots again, ankle boots again. Just simple, just a gray duster, gray pants. This red, I got on my red bracelet, and I've got on just some cute little red rhinestone earrings, and my hair's out. Y'all know I'm doing the hair out this week. I'm gonna be putting my Powerball back up, but anyway, just so y'all can see, my lipstick is popping. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Time to go to work. Outfit of the day. Ladies, what you got to say? Outfit of the day. Ladies, what you got to say? Bye, y'all.